Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Today we are coloring in circle portraits by Laura Rafferty. Now, this is one of my older coloring books that I got a long time ago. I think I bought it off of Laura's Etsy shop a long time ago. I have my Holbeins. We have our Star Joys. We have our Black Widows, and we have our Prismas. So we are pretty much covered with what we need: skin tones, different color pencils. I have gel pens if need be. I think I have my color rich glitter pens if I need to be. If we need to go glittery, but I don't think we'll go glittery with her. I think we'll go very simple with her. I have my two sharpeners, my AFMAT. Yes, we found our AFMAT. So we will do a light yellow for the background for the thing first. This is called lemon. So I always do the hair first. So you guys know that this is a Holbein. I hope everybody has been well. I've been very tired. Here it's really hot here, so when you go out, you have to go out like really early in the morning. I've been applying for jobs, so I have not gotten back my assessment results. I do not think I did well on my assessment test. Yeah, because sometimes when you apply for jobs, you have to take what's called an assessment test to see if you can actually do the job. So everything's been good. I had like 4 people. I'm over the one person in the chat. So I'm laying down the base layer, which is yellow. These are good pencils to Holbeins. We should be fine with the skin tones because I have the Black Widows, which we use for skin tones, and I have my Prismas in this room. So before I started, I had to go back out and get my my Prismas. I want to do artists that I don't do too often. I want to feature more of those. Like we all know about the Kirbys, the Johanners. I think a lot of times we forget that there are a lot of other independent artists like Laura Rafferty, like the Anastasia ones, and Neris are now. I think we forget about people who are smaller and don't get as much press. So there's my lemon. Marigold. The thing about the Holbeins is that they just have pretty. And I tell a lot of people this. I like my Holbeins because they have some nice bright colors. Like everything that I love about Christmas. It's always with this. It's always that I have to. See, but what I'm doing is I'm layering up the hair. Layering is fun to a point, but then you're like, no, don't do that. I'm also working on some. I'm working on a double page spread. Well, really, I finished one half of the page. Then I'm doing another page in Cute and Creepy. You could call it like adjacent pages, but sometimes I like to do them. Some of you know this. I like to do them. Now I want to do them side by side. If I do one side of the page, I want to do another side because then I feel like then I get a matching color combo out of it. And I'm doing this while it's still light out. Last time I couldn't stream yesterday. I got so tired after I went out and I did some shopping. It was a small little thing, but here everything is so much cheaper here than it was in New York. I'm like, oh my god, it's just such a difference in price. to get the brown I want. I found my liner, so I was really happy about that. And tomorrow I should get my new Selena Finette book. I love Selena Finette too. It was funny because when I found them, it was when I was looking through some stuff, and my mother found some more diamond paintings today. It's like, okay, give them to me. Let me show you. And my new light pack came. Oh, I was really happy about it because it's big and it's very spacious. About a week or two, we should be getting a bookshelf, so we'll put that in my room, and me and my mother will have a place to put all our reading books and the cooking books and things like that. You know, we are starting to get more organized in the house, so it's starting to feel more like a home. Once I start working again, things will be different. You know, I'm hoping to get a job in the immediate vicinity, but I might have to go to Lake Forest or Irvine or one of the other neighboring towns to get a job. But Lake Forest is not that far from here. It's like the next community over. So you get the nice yellow streaks in there. And then we will do a nice little brown. What this brown is this? Oh, this is cinnamon. This is one of my favorite cinnamons. So I really like the brown. The cinnamon is always a nice color. Now, someone argued that I should use my aftermath more than my swordfish, but I like my swordfish a little bit better because it's a little less of a point, and I don't use up as much as the pencil. I actually like this shade. I actually like this color. I actually like this one. I might actually stop here. See, I layer because it's nice, it's easy. Yeah, the thing about living here is I'm gonna have to get a job, and it's like kind of a little scared, but I just gotta hope that I can get a job. Not I'm like, oh, every day I look for jobs too, so it's not like I don't. And then sometimes I'm on Zoom meetings because this is the way people want to interview me now through Zoom. You know who has the blender? Is Lyra. Lyra has a really good blender. Guys, don't be afraid to talk in the chat button. I can see the chat button. Hi T, how are you? I took an old book. In this room I put I put like a bunch of books that I want to color in this month in this room. I'm good, it's so different living in California now. Living in Orange County. It's really pretty here. It's still different here. No, everything has been like, to you, it's like such a crazy last few months for me. So, right before I left New York, my health scare, being in the hospital, then, I had to move, we had to pack, I had to give stuff away, I had to box things, I had to pack things, moving is very stressful. You don't realize how much you acquire until you actually move places. And then, all the things I went through with my health. And leaving my job after 20-something years because I wanted to move here. And yeah. Oh, the house is really pretty. I'm getting things done. It's so nice here. It's like really pleasant. The weather is really nice here. I like the weather. Well, sometimes I think it's just like too hot. Well, then, I had the thing happen with my health the last week of March. I think it was like, 328 to 408. I was in the hospital for like 10 days. Gee, that was scary. And so where'd you move from, Joyce? T. Then we lived with my brother from the second week of April. No, the third week of April to about right till the end of June. And then right in the beginning of July, I moved. My mother moved a week before me to the house because, she had a furniture delivery. So that was kind of like, I don't know, it's like a crazy time for me. Period-wise, like just that period of time. So for me, moving was kind of like a really big stressor for me. What do they say? That moving is one of the 3 most stressful things in your life that you'll ever do. They're absolutely 100% right. And then I want to do her eyes green. Now people will say to you, that's not stressful. That's not really what you're stressed about. I go, no, moving is like really like a different thing. This is Spectrum Blue. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Hold on. Let me just get a little something to drink. I tell you, everything here is like so different. Getting around the community is starting to get easier because I'm getting acclimated to it. So it's really nice. So what's my pink? So this is the pink. What is color is this? Oh, this is coral. Just doing some highlights. She gave me some highlights here. So now we'll do her skin. Really, wow, that's a big move. So now we go into the Black Widow set. We just switch over to the Black Widow set. I love the Black Widow set, especially their skin tones. As you can tell, I want to show you, like, this is on my Black Widow, so go into the skin tones. This is Snow, which is white. Okay, we do the white here. No, I am enjoying Stranger Things. I am now in the episode where they met Victor Creel. I am in season 4. I have been watching Stranger Things. I'm finally like into it. Okay. Light pink. But everybody says that they don't like the way that the Black Widow. So what I do, when people say they don't like the Black Widows, I have this sharpener. The Swordfish is actually a really good sharpener, and so is the apple. No, the other thing I do not. Hi, Danielle. I did not see Danielle come in. So this is what happens. So no. No. Cool. Oh, we'll just cover that up. So then we do the Black Widow. This is light pink. I have been watching it. I do love Robin England. He was like the first horror actor that I ever really watched. I watched him in V before. I remember him in V before he was Freddy Krueger. Now he's playing Victor Krill. So, I'm a big fan of those. Oh, T, have a great dinner. So we did that. The skin tones are always fun to color with. So what is this one? Candy. But I got a sharpen candy. I've been coloring a lot of different pages lately. So I've also been trying to do some darker skin tones. I'm not really good at darker skin tones yet, so don't ask me about darker skin tones. But I always feel like when I do the skin tones with the Black Widows, they are actually a lot easier to do. I'm sure it's not scary to look at yourself like that. This is called Candy, this color. And this comes from the Monarch set. It's not really meant to be used as a skin tone, but I use it as a skin tone. The thing about the Black Widow sets is that they're really nice. Now, I bought the Dragon set. So you guys know that my goal is to color one Kirby pick every month. But I also like to do other artists too. I'm going to show you what I'm working on in Cute and Creepy by Camilla. So you guys have some idea what I'm working on. It's not like I'm working on nothing. I think that might be a book that I'm finishing because I'm like kind of now into that book. When I first got it, I didn't like it as much. Now I really, really like the book a lot. Peach. Notice that we're not even using the Prisma. Oh, my Pablo. And this is just a budget-friendly pencil. But I notice with Black Widows, there's certain colors that I use more than others. Hello, T-Mac. How are you? No, we're using Black Widows on her skin. We used Holbein's for the hair. When people say, oh, you shouldn't buy expensive things and do this or do that. What I say to that? It's my money. I'll spend it how I want to spend it. And I've had these sets for a while. So the only thing that's new is the Dragon set. So I really like the way those Dragon pencils color. They color really nice in the Kirby book. So I just had lunch before we went on. You guys know that, right? The thing about the Circle Portraits book, a lot of people say they don't like the Circle Portrait book, but I love the Circle Portrait book. Because it's like, it's things I like. Like, if you like to color faces and people, this book is really a good book to color from. I'm also liking the Camilla book. It's a really fun book to color. And I'm thinking about coloring a Linda Ravencroft this month. My mother got a bookshelf. She ordered a bookshelf, I should say. And then I can put away my reading books. I have a huge box of reading books. Good evening, Miss May. How are you? It's afternoon where I am. Like you're so far. Yes, I know. Miss May is here. I love Miss May. I've been watching people's videos, so I'm like, you live in the future. That's funny. And this is a Black Widow. I sharpened it with my half mat. This is 105. So I think once we get the bookshelf and things, I know, right? They're great pencils. If I had more money and a little bit more space. I'm trying to get a job. I'm going to have to get a job soon. I think I have your finished pages to do. I just watched, whose pages did I watch? Glitter Robot, I think? Glitter something. I just watched Andrea's videos. She did a finished pages video. I think I may have watched your finished pages too. But I'm not 100% sure because it's always like, I think the skin actually came out nice, considering that we used the Black Widows. I didn't use my Prismas, I didn't use for the skin. So the skin is always the hardest part for me. When I want to make the skin darker, lighter. No, I think that Black Widows are a good way to learn your craft. Now I want to go over to the next one. That's my lemonade, guys, if anybody was wondering what was in the cup. Over here, I can only take what I want to take. See, I constantly am getting notifications. Even though I no longer live in New York, I get notifications. Oh, do you want to do this? Oh, please vote for this person. I'm like, really? And I'll show you cute and creepy what I'm working on in cute and creepy. So I'm working in green. I like Holly. Didn't sharpen it sharp enough. That's okay. And I'll show you what I'm working on with my Star Joyce because I want to use up my Star Joyce. Do you ever find that you like the pencil at first and then you don't like it? Really, what kind of? I have not, because I've been so busy. I'm also trying to get a job, So I'm playing catch up with a lot of videos too. Because I haven't been really able to time and because we're still in that stage of, let's get the house organized, let's do this. My brother told me I need to watch Into the Spider-Verse because my brother's saying this is the best. Mm. And when we finally get the house organized and they start doing diamond painting on the channel, I bought a new light pad, Danielle. And this is a light pad that I've needed for a while because right before I had packed up the diamond painting stuff in the old house, both light pods went bye-bye on me, the small one and the big one. So I bought a A2 size one. I got a pretty good deal on it. Like Amazon has this thing where you move in and get like 90 days and they give you like a move-in discount. It's called like Amazon Mood. Yep, I needed a new iPad because both died on me. I had two of them and both died on them. So I got a new one. Came with a lot of accessories. I think I bought one from Art Dot. And this color is called Holly Green. Well, if you get a diamond painting container which contains the beads. Mine came with the bead thingy. Mine came with the stand, some wax, the tray. Your standard stuff that you get in a diamond painting kit. I think that's about it. And of course the plug and the USB thingy for it. So that was like good, like diamond painting toolkit, a little thing, but it's really small what they gave me to contain the beads. But then what color should we do the outline one? Ooh, we got the little, the metal thing that can hold it up as a stand. So, Something to make it. I know we should do an orange. A nice orange would be nice for this one. Where's my orange? I like orange. I think orange is a nice color. Yeah, they give you a nice little stand for it. They gave me like a diamond painting stand. Kids are like, kids can be just mean and stupid sometimes. I don't think they know the difference when they're that age. I particularly have been seeing a lot of old episodes of Criminal Minds. My mother likes Law and Order, but sometimes, how much Law and Order can you really watch? Or Criminal Minds. I finished Resident Evil. I'm still watching Stranger Things. I watched that with my mother. My mother and me really seem to like that show. Stranger Things. I didn't think I would like it. I still like everybody in that cast. That cast is really good. My brother tried to get me to watch it when I was with him, but I'm like, there's only so much I can watch with someone. I said something to somebody once that things that I like to do are not the same things that my brother likes to do. Now, what color should we color this? Really? It's very good, actually. It gets better. Now, what color should we color this, the background? Because we always color it background. Yellow, blue, purple. We are in autumn, so I'm thinking yellow. Hey, Keely, how are you? Should we do it yellow? Canary yellow. Should we do it bright yellow? Like dandelion. Yeah, but I'm like constantly doing blue. I'm thinking yellow. For whatever reason, I always just yellow. Just because it's it's autumn and it's like a pretty color. Oh wow. And that's something else. I think yellow just makes it pop more. Since it's in the middle of autumn, Michelle. So I'm thinking autumn colors. The yellow filtered in. It's like yellow. I'm having a thing with yellow lately. I'm going to show you guys what I'm working on. I'm working on like a lot of different pages. This month is like, it's kind of like I'm like, kind of not sure what I'm going to color next. Not on stream anyway. I don't know what I'm coloring. Sometimes I just pick a page from random. Like this one I just picked because it was just. Yeah, they have rules. My brother didn't even tell me if there were any big name stores. If he had told me there were big name stores in Stranger Things, I might have actually watched it at his house. Because my brother said to me, well, you're not watching this. This is not fair to me. I need to watch one of my shows. I heard him one night when talking to his wife. I can't even watch my shows out there. No, I set everything up and I'm having all my streaming services. Yeah. I hooked up all the streaming services to the big TV outside. Yeah, it would have been nice. They probably did do a cast photo. I do want the Stranger Things coloring book. I just haven't gotten around to getting it. Damn fly. It's in the house. We're very careful to be clean here, Me and my mother, we're like, over here you have to. Oh, really? Wow. We did circle portraits. That's a really nice one. I think I gotta do a sticky for it. So I'm gonna do a sticky for it. You don't know what sticky means, right? I'm gonna show you something else I'm working on right now, but I'm using my Star Joyce primarily on it because I want to use those pencils up. Show you what I'm working on for cute and creepy. I'll show you what I'm working on for cute and creepy. Oh, Lordy. My brother is saying the river. I want to go here. Let's see what this is. Oh, let's see. This place claims that they're the best ribs in LA. Okay. I love lobster and things, you know. Now I'm like super careful about what I eat because, you know, I don't think I'm really careful about what I ate, but I always thought I ate okay. But, you know, now with the low sodium diet, it's like, and this is the book here, Circle Portraits. I was, you know, I actually gave you guys a link to Laura's website. I originally bought this book off of Etsy, but I couldn't find the Etsy store where you can purchase it. So here is what I'm working on right now in Cute and Creepy. I did this one this month. As you can tell, I did him this month. Isn't he cute? Right? I've been working on this one like nonstop. This is the one that I finished this side. Had to do some touch-up work on this. It's not a kitty, it's a dog. Then I did that one, right? And I'm still in the middle of this one. I gotta do the gel pen work, and then I gotta do the thing in there. Right, but I'm using my Star Joyce rather than my other stuff because my Star Joyce, I don't particularly care for them, my Star Joy pencils. I don't know why, but I don't like them per se. I don't know what it is that I don't like about them. They just really do not work for me in any context. They break. Oh, and the other thing too that they break incredibly easily, I find, right? So this is a color gel pen. Look how much, and I already refilled this with the refill. I'm almost out of this too. But when you bring it up to the light, you see the sparkle in this thing. Do you not see the sparkle in that thing? No, you can't really see the sparkle on camera. Well, maybe you can a little bit. This is one of my favorite books that I'm coloring in, I'm finding. It's kind of funny because I didn't like this book. At first I thought it was okay. But now it's like become one of my favorite books to color from. But no, I'm not buying any books because until I get a job, I can't really do much. Sometimes I have to the page around to color it. This is something I started off camera. This gel pen is a color gel pen. These right now are my only gel pens. I have fine liners. That's things messy. Use your phone to hold it in place. I had such a hard time because this is a double page spread, you know, like it's not really a double. Well, I don't know if you can consider that. Do you consider this, guys, a double page spread? Because I'm going to make this color the same as this, just to make it match. You know. Well, you see that the colors come in there. You guys can see that I really worked hard on this one. I'm fearing that I'm not going to get it to be. I hope that my gel pen lasts long enough that I can color it. I'm already on the refill. So I'm hoping I can. You know, I don't have Tales from the Witch's Cottage, and I do not have the Tales from the Stars in the City yet. The reason why is I have enough books that I can sustain myself without having to buy everything new. So, there will probably not be anything new for a while. There is, it's just because I got a good deal on it. I am looking forward to She-Hulk on Disney. I'm glad that they have started to decide to move the Star Wars content to Wednesday and the Marvel content to Thursday. To me, this might be one of the books I might finish because I've colored a lot in this book recently. And I do mean a lot. Last month in this book. I think this may be one of my favorite books to color from. Don't get me wrong, I love my Johannas. I love my other stuff too, but it really is a cute, different book. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like too much you could do cute, you could do creepy. You know what I mean? You can do all kinds of things in this book. This page, I tried to match the girls May. I'm not getting any art subscription boxes right now either. And the reason why is simply because I don't feel like that's an investment right now for me. Maybe in the future, but not right now. So now we do the green. I do not like double page spreads at all. Anybody who knows me knows that I do not like doing double page spreads. We're coloring in this stuff and this, see, this is called green. What is this called? Grass green is what this is. So this is a Prism. This is what I used. I used the whole gel pen and then a refill. So that is a lot of things to refill. I also like to get people who aren't as popular as other people, but you want to try and do different things. See? This is the problem with a double page spread. You can miss the insides of it. Well, of course. The only thing that I do not like about double page spreads like this is that the in the middle, there's so much problems. Thank you. No problem. Remember, you can always watch this stream back, May, too. Remember, guys, if you can't stay, remember, you can always watch the stream back. See you later, May. Have a nice, peaceful evening. Sometimes we forget. Now, because when I lived in New York, it would already be, what would it be, 6 o'clock already in New York? Who saw the new Selena Fairnack book I did? You know I love mermaids. And see, this is the color. So you try to color the areas that you know are good to color. Mm-hmm. That's hilarious. So what if it's hot? Everything's good. That's the only thing I don't like about doing corner work. Corner work is the worst. Look, I need to sharpen it and make it sharp. This is where we have the other pencil. What I've done, you do the breadstick, take the breadstick and eat it right in front of his face. Take the breadstick and stick it in front of his face. Go, no. See? That breaks so freaking easily, the point. But you use so much of the thing. It's the edge work here that makes it hard. I know, we said circle portraits, but this kind of took over, you see? See how easy this breaks? This is what I don't like. Everybody raves about the gold pencils, but like I don't have the gold pencil, so I'm like, this is why I'm using them up. This is why I'm using my Star Joyce primarily as background pencils. You know. See you later. See you later, Michelle. No problem, Keely. I don't think this is the right stream for you. We are coloring channel. I think maybe you got this confused with another channel, perhaps. I don't do those things. I don't believe in those things. Michelle, can you IDM 7? I thought you were going somewhere, Michelle. This has a lot of colors in it. This I use the darker purple than that one. I like the darker purple than the lighter purple. Block IDM 7. Never mind, I'll do it. He's I put him in timeout. He was being inappropriate with his comments. But this is not the channel for that. And I don't believe in certain things. put them in a timeout. There's no reason for people to be saying things like that in a chat, especially when this channel is not that kind of channel. We know what kind of channel we are. We have fun. I don't mind if we be, talking. Sometimes we get a little dull, but let's keep it respectful is what I say. We don't have to be like, we don't have to be crazy. I'll probably change the title when see, and this color is this is a star joy, and this is a grass green, and they say this one is D38. The original jellies are the best ones from the star joy, in my opinion. Just an opinion. I love my Holbeins. I would say Holbeins are my #1 pencil, and then Prismas are #2 in my opinion. The only reason why I say Prismas are #2 is because the Holbeins have a much better range of colors. They're so smooth when you color with them. They're really nice, and I don't have to put a lot of pressure. With Prismas, I can layer, I can blend. There's more colors. You can do a lot of things with Prismas. So I use it. And my #3 pencil seems to be my Black Widows lately, just because I can do a lot and it works on a lot of different paper. A lot of times people go, well, I can't work with this. I can't work with this. And I go, have you tried working with Black Widows? Remember, different paper is going to respond differently to different pencils. Like paper like this, I find like Star Joy's Prismas work very well. Serene is like the only book which I have found that. What's funny is Serene by Nicholas Philbert, not the Fantasia book, but the Serene book. That book is absolutely spectacular with pencils. A lot of people have used that book with watercolor too. And I'm going to tell you right now, the people who do watercolor in that book do a phenomenal job with that book. But those people also have been using watercolor for a long time when they do watercolor in that book. I saw people use markers. I saw people do all kinds of things. Me and my mother had leftover chicken for lunch today, so that was a good thing. Over here. If you want anything, if me and my mother want anything before the weekend goes, we go on Friday morning and we shop. We try to get groceries that we know we're going to use, Me, I like my almond milk with my cereal. So you see the colors pay off. I really like the colors in this book. And I did the skin tones with this. I did the skin tone with this with Hobarns and Black Widows. This one I did simply with Christmas, the skin tone. So sometimes the blending doesn't go as well as it should. And that's what I was working on. I've been working on a lot of different pages this month. So I'll probably retitle the stream once it allows me to edit it. Would you guys like to see me do a Creative Haven book, maybe an Autumn Scenes book, possibly, maybe a mandala? Now, it's always hard for me to know what I'm going to color because I have to be in the mood to do it. She wants a mandala. You know what's funny is I can't find the big size mandala books, but I have found the little ones. So we all know that means Grace is probably going to finish the book this year. So, as you can tell, I have now finished this page in Cute and Creepy. So this is a double page spread. We did this one off camera, but we did this one. We finished it. I did most of this off camera. I can tell you the hair is Star Joyce and Christmas for this one, and a color at gel pen. And the color at gel pen is this one. Color it, please. Sell your refills again. So you guys know. But look at this, see? This is how little my Star Joy is. This is from a lot of work on this one. So I always feel like I leave more white spaces when I color with pencil. Who feels like they leave so many white spaces when they color with pencil? So yeah, I like doing it like this. Sometimes I do a page and then I forget that I have the other page to do. I'm like, this is really cute. Like, I love this one. See here, I did this one here. Then I did this one. I still have to do this one next to it. Right? Then you do this. This one I have to figure out how I want to do it. Sometimes knowing how you're going to do a page is just as important as coloring it. This one I did it like the Candy Wonderland. See, I started this one, and I don't remember what yellow I used. I have to find a yellow that looks just like this. Now I'm wishing I hadn't done that because then I can take a picture in it. This one I did complementary colors. I think it was fun. This one we just did now. See, but when you look at this thing is like such a cute little book. It's like so different and it's so cute. Then we did this one. I call this My Little Monster. I made fun of my brother saying this was what your father looked like when he was young. I think maybe this was one of the first ones I ever did in this book because this hedgehog reminded me of Color and Chap Sammy. Reminded me of Sammy and her little hedgehog Buzz. So this was this one, right? And then I did this one, right? So you guys know that I'm enjoying this book immensely, much more than it's kind of funny because this time of year, I think these books are like fun for me. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. I hope we got 2 pictures out of this. So that's the double page spread. So I put a little sticky on it and then I write down, what I worked on too, because, I was going to originally do something from Tales from the Forest Kingdom, but then I said, you know, that actually is like a little bit of a harder book to do. So this is a double page spread. So we finished this one. So I thought that was really fun to do. You see the redheads, right? You see the redhead, light redhead, and darker redhead. So I thought that came out really nice. I like the colors in it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. I hope everybody has a good weekend and happy coloring, everybody. Bye.